Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future anime and cartoon-related videos. Today we are talking about Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, episode 12. We only got 2 episodes left. Thought we were getting 13 episodes this season. Actually, we are getting a full 14, so that's kind of nice. Extra episode I didn't know about. But I see a lot of people on Reddit saying that the show is getting kind of boring, and I kind of agree with them. Yes, you got the action, yes, there was some throwbacks to the original Inuyasha in this episode as well. But at the same time, I did find myself kind of bored because it feels like it's just been a bunch of filler lately, and we're not getting to the four perils. We're not going to see Sesshomaru. And that's kind of where, everybody wants to be. They want to see the old characters, and we're not getting to that. One of the 4 perils sent a ex-sage that turned into a demon after the 3 girls, Setsuna, Mora, and Toa. They defeated it, as they always do, because they're the main characters, got that plot armor, they're going to defeat that demon no matter what. We learned that there's this thing called the new moon, and basically it affects half demons because it strips them of their demon power. So basically it means there is absolutely no moon in the sky. So Toa's hair actually ends up turning black and she loses all of her demon abilities. But because Setsuna's dreams were stolen by the dream butterfly, it doesn't seem to affect her at all. It affects her a little bit where she can't sense Toa's energy as much because Toa doesn't have the demon energy anymore. But in general, doesn't seem to affect her. It doesn't seem to affect Mora at all either. In the episode, the demon's head gets chopped off, but its core is that it's in the middle of its body, not actually its head, so it is able to regenerate and cause all sorts of problems. It has this kind of venomous gas going along the lines too that affects Toa and Mora, but doesn't seem to really kill anybody. Just kind of slow you down. You can't put your full energy into your fighting power. Lucky Setsuna has a couple of masks lying around that filter out poison, so no problem there. Mora cuts the thing's head off, and they end up defeating it, and that's pretty much the gist of the end of the episode. One of the 4 perils learns about the new moon ability, so 9 out of 10 he's going to attack them during that time period because they're not going to have their demon energy, or he thinks they're not going to have their demon energy, when in reality the only one that's going to have their not have their demon energy is going to be Toa, and Setsuna is not going to be affected at all unless they find the dream butterfly and kill it, so Setsuna gets all of her memories back, which is a possibility, but I don't see it happening this season with only 2 episodes left. Next episode, it looks pretty much like the same thing, except that we meet the 4th peril. Looks, we haven't defeated any of them yet at this point in time. We're 13 episodes in, and we haven't even defeated one. The whole premise behind this is you need to defeat the four perils, and then you need to kind of move on to the head boss. But that doesn't seem like it's ever going to happen anytime soon. That or they are going to drag it out as far as possible, because we've met 3 of them. We're going to meet the 4th one in the next episode, and we haven't killed any of them yet. So they are all very much so alive, and they're just kind of going off on these stupid side quests that, who cares? It gives you a tiny bit of character development and gives you a tiny bit of throwback to the original show, but they're not getting to the main point, and I think that's why everybody's getting very bored of it. Because they, like the past couple episodes, it's like, oh, let's, maybe go after one of the 4 perils and kill them. That'll progress the storyline. No. That's not happening. What's happening is just one of the perils is say, oh, I'm going to send another demon. I'm going to send another demon. I'm going to send another demon. It's just this endless cycle of sending these demons. The demons getting defeated. The 3 of them clearly aren't going to die because they're the main characters. Plot armor. Why would they die? And nothing's happening. It's like we've been stagnant for the last 3 or 4 episodes, and I'm just getting sick of it. I'll be honest with you. I hope the next episode or 2 they at least kill one of the 4 perils this season, because if not, it's going to be very boring for the foreseeable future. I don't even know if they're going to be a second season based on the popularity of it. It's like 2,000 something in the popularity on my anime list right now. It's ranked like 2,700 and something. So there are a lot of people that may have started watching it initially for the callbacks are clearly the same boat as me. They're getting bored of it. They don't want to watch it anymore. because it's just, nothing's happening. The story isn't progressing. It's just stagnant filler and nobody cares. That's kind of how I feel about it right now. I was all gung-ho for a while, but I'm just generally getting sick of this anime, and I don't even know if I will watch the second season if a second season comes out. I know I got 3 powerful anime that are showing up in, what is it, January? Dr. Stone, Promise Neverland, and the other part of Ray Zero. And I cannot wait to stop watching Yashahime and start watching those 3. I'm loving Jujutsu Kaisen right now. I'm loving Akudama Drive right now. But every time I watch Yashahime Princess Half Demon, it's bringing me down. I'm giving this episode a 4 out of 10 because there is no progression. Like, if this was like a one-off random episode, maybe I'd rate it like a 6 or 7. But I'm giving it a 4 out of 10 because there is zero storyline progression. It is just boring. Nothing's happening in the show. Move on. Go after one of the 4 perils. Kill them. Get to the main point already. Stop giving me useless filler. I know it's not based on a manga. It's all anime related. But how are you supposed to, make a season 2 if you're not even a quarter of the way there? I could see 4 seasons, maybe 5 seasons. Peril, 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 peril. Kill all 4 of them. 5th season. Kill the main bad guy. Sesshomaru shows up in there somewhere, but it just feels like it's dragged out. Like, I could see 2 perils per season, and we haven't gotten even 1 killed yet. So possibly next 2 episodes will kill one of them, which I doubt because, just the way this whole season is going on, they're probably just going to get away and group up or something. One of the 3 girls may die. That would definitely throw me off something fierce if they ended up killing one of the 3. I don't think that's going to happen, though, because plot armor, as we know, not going to kill one of the 3 main characters. They might kill a side character. I could see them killing Bounty Hunter Collector dude, maybe a little raccoon dude, or one of the villagers, Grandma. Who knows? But I don't really foresee Toa, Setsuna, or Mora, any of them dying. They haven't really even showed a lot of the last show. A lot of this is based on the fandom of Inuyasha, kind of, based on nostalgia, and they haven't really brought a lot of that into it because Sesshomaru hasn't been in it. We haven't seen Inuyasha in a while. Haven't seen Keigomi in a while. Haven't seen any of the old characters in a very long time. And that's what the fans want. You look at a show like Boruto, every time Naruto's in there, the attendance is up. Everybody watches it. But then when it goes back to normal Boruto, everybody's kind of ignoring it and doesn't really care. And that's basically the same thing with this. The episodes that have Inuyasha and the old characters in them seem to be skyrocketing, and in the old episodes that are like one-offs like this one are just no one gives a crap. No one's going to remember this episode 5 years down the road. Let's put it that way. No one's going to care about this anime 5 years down the road either, unfortunately, if it keeps going the way it's going. So I really hope they step it up in the next 2 episodes. Otherwise, it's just going to be a no-go for me for season 2. The next 2 episodes are Delicious Feudal Monks, which that sounds like, another filler episode. But guess what? The 14th episode actually sounds like it might be useful. It is The Masterminds Who Burned the Forest. So there we go. You know how in the first episode we got to see them with the whole forest burning down, so at least we finally get some resolution as to who burned down the forest and why. That'll actually be useful information and continue the storyline, unlike the last 3 episodes, 4 episodes. The Gold and Silver Rainbow Pearls, I think that was a good episode. Man-Eating Pond was kind of okay. Night of the New Moon, meh. Delicious Feudal Monks, I can guarantee you that's going to be another meh episode. And then The Mastermind Who Burned the Forest Pond. So episode 14 I'm looking forward to. Not a lot of hope right now for episode 13, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Because, I'm getting a decent amount of views on these reviews. I'm getting, 30 plus 40 views sometimes. I think I've hit 100 on 1 or 2 of the videos, which is pretty nice. But I kind of want to know your thoughts on this. We can have a nice little discussion in the comments down below, so feel free to type to me, if you will. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.